The predator, one who hunts and kills for food. In a land far away from my home, I met a predator, one so fierce and so terrifying that few survive meeting this monster. I am one of the few, and I'm here to tell you my story. The predator I speak of lives in a country of beautiful beaches. In this land of beautiful beaches live the Maori people. Their name means natural or genuine, and they are people of the land. But fierce as some of them seem, these are not the predators we need to fear. Above the beaches, lush hills rise from the sea. The shorelines are home to 6 species of penguin, which means whitehead. Penguins forage for fish and krill. These are not the predators we need to fear. Beyond the hills are mountainous sand dunes, always shifting in the ocean winds. I am told the dunes are perfect for surfing.
Ah! 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 Nee! Nee!
It is said these hills are home to little people called hobbits, or hole builders. These people with large hairy feet build their homes into the hillsides, constructed with round doors and windows. But these are not the predators we need to fear, unless, of course, you happen to be part of their second breakfast. This land of the long white cloud contains many amazing rock formations of every shape and size. Our adventure takes us past the beaches and hills to the land's deep mysteries. You can hear its secrets bubbling with geothermal activity in its limestone terraces, boiling pools, exploding geysers, and colorful water features. It is a land of beautiful streams and forests. Deep in the woods you may find a gigantic kauri tree, which means Lord of the Forest. These trees can be wider than 8 people across and 52 meters tall. People have carved stairways in these trees, reaching to the heavens. The forests are home to the possum, which means furry-tailed or little fox. Their numbers have risen so high in the land that they are a serious pest, but these are not the predators we need to fear. It is a land of unfamiliar foods and even more unfamiliar stories. On the north tip of the country, where the oceans meet the land, it is said the spirits of the dead travel through here to depart this world. It is home to many sheep. In fact, there are 12 sheep for every person in this country. But these are not the predators we need to fear. Where is the predator we need to fear? Not on the beautiful beaches, not in the hills that rise from the sea, not in the shifting mountains of sand, not near the hills and the hairy-toed hobbits, not near the mysterious pools and geysers, not where the oceans meet the land. Can you guess where the predator is that we need to fear? It is time to tell you my story about the predators we need to fear. They live in the Waitomo Caves. I traveled with a few of my friends through the lush forests and followed gurgling streams. We came upon some cave entrances. We followed a solitary boatman deep into the darkness. We gazed at crystal galleries, marveled at dangling stalactites and rising stalagmites, and peered down tunnels with disappearing streams. Huge columns seemed to hold the earth above from collapsing down upon us. As the cave slowly swallowed us, the light vanished. We feared we would smother in this dreadful blackness. Suddenly, up ahead, we saw the flicker of stars calling us forward. Was this our way out? We moved towards the lights. Each light was surrounded by slender ropes hanging from the ceiling. Each rope was coated with what looked like large teardrop-shaped orbs. Could these ghastly ropes be a way out of the cave? We each grabbed a rope and tried to climb, but they were covered in glue. We were all stuck. Suddenly, we saw a gigantic slimy worm emerge from the shadows. In horror, I watched helpless as the creature pulled up the ropes. One by one, it drained the life out of each of my friends. I struggled desperately and broke free just as the monster turned its jaws to me. I fled through the darkness, away from the monster and its deadly trap of sticky ropes. As the blackness faded, the light of the cave entrance beckoned. This time, light meant freedom. This is my story. Let me introduce myself. My name is Cully. If you have not already guessed, I am not a human, but an insect, a mosquito to be specific. We actually prey on you, or at least the females do. The predator that I need to fear is Arachnocampa luminosa, which means glowing spider worm. It is also called a fungus gnat or glowworm. These creatures go through a life cycle, just like the rest of us. Did you know the adult glowworm has no mouth and so it cannot eat? The glowworm light is produced by a chemical reaction in its tail. The larva stage is where the glowworm builds fishing lines to trap its food. For more information on these predators, their life cycle, and the Waitomo Caves, go to these websites. Did you know? Cully, the mosquito's name, means to trick or fool someone. Did he fool you? Cully's name comes from the scientific name for mosquito,